Look at this. These guys are fucking fuck you guys. These people are delusional. So this is how delusional these people are. They're committing fraud of my identity as a large cult community too. So someone said, "Keep your filthy money." I'm broke. Yeah. I literally record the FBI harassing me with Mexican human trafficking spics and meth head informants that run up bills in my name with my stolen identity. These child molesting faggot federal agents, they block my communications with people who do try to get into contact with me. The local judges won't stop fucking stealing from me, and they won't stop helping people steal from me. And like while this goes on, So like while the child molesting faggots of the FBI harasses me with Mexican human traffickers that use my stolen identity every day, best believe I'm broke while this goes on, right? I can't use banking because of these guys. Yeah, so these people have bank accounts in my name, and I can't use banking myself because, like, you see the hackers and the illegal wiretapping their federal agents. If I was to use any type of banking, they would literally they would steal my money, despite me, and then they would fucking mock me over it. That's how these federal agents are, right? They're mentally ill and they're psychotic and evil. But anyways, so this is how delusional these people are, right? Keep your filthy. They're committing fraud of my identity. They're laundering money and committing fraud of my identity. I don't have anything to do with it. They're spending that money. That's how they live and pay their bills. And then they're so delusional that they'll make a statement like this, like, keep your filthy money, when in reality they're the ones like fucking like committing fraud and shit. Yeah, fuck these people. Critiques during agreements are healthy. Yeah, I don't make no agreements with you here. I don't make any agreements with you people though. Yeah, so here all of these people, like, they're all committing fraud of my identity and shit. They always forge my signature. So I don't know 99 point. Okay, these people are using my social security card number by the thousands, right? Because my old fucking junky fat piece of shit employer Jared Chronister at Sonic on Zero Street, he literally, he's responsible for distributing my social security card number to thousands of people. They're all informants, human traffickers, and gang stalkers, right? Now, these people, like, with their use of I don't know 99.9% of these people, and the ones that I do know, I do not like and I cannot fucking stand, right? But with these people using my stolen identity to commit fraud like this as a cult community, they're always putting words in my mouth, and they're always lying, saying that I, like these motherfuckers take out, these people have businesses in my name and shit, right? And so they're always lying, saying that I've made agreements with them and did contracts with them. That's like I don't like that. In real life, I've never had anything to do with, because like they're delusional con artists is the point. Keep your filthy money. And then I got video, like, I record these people outright lying all the time. Like, these people, they're also trying to convince people that, like, here's another thing about these people using my stolen identity. They're trying to convince people that they know me so well and that we're like in a business partnership. In reality, like, I hate these people. We don't know each other. The only okay, so here's something about me and these people whenever it comes to this group of people that I'm exposing, because a lot of people, there's like women that I've never met committing marriage fraud of my identity, people who lied about being related to me in court committing property fraud of my identity. They're doing this with criminal authorities. in real life, the only association that I have with any of these people is the fact that they use my stolen identity, that they fucking constantly fucking slander me, and that they stalk me and they spy on my media accounts to keep tabs on me. That is the only literal association that I have with these people. I record 24 hours a day on live videos. The only time any of these people are in my videos is when they are speeding up and down the street high on meth making false witness statements about me. Does that make sense? So that's another thing about these people. It's like a delusion, right? Like, like fucking judges and federal agents, they're helping these people launder millions of my identity, and this is all being done in my name. So these people got to make it look like they're associated with me in some type of way. That's why these Instagram retards started following my account, like identity thieves and shit. They try to make it look like we're associated with each other, because then, like, they think if they make it look like we're associated with each other, then they won't go to prison for identity theft and fraud, right? So yeah, and it's like I have to deal with these people and their delusion, because they're con artists and they're thieves, and it's like, like they'll do and say anything to save their own skin, and they'll do and say anything to like not lose their easy paycheck. And so that's just like another, like, people that I don't know who are using my stolen identity with police protection. They're always lying about me, saying that they are associated with me in some type of way. And it's like, I don't fuck with any of these people. If you ever come to my apartment, I'll tell you to leave. If you threaten me, like what I record you doing online, I'll take a fucking weapon to you. You see what I mean? But it's just like, anyways. No, I'm no called. These people have business loans in my name. Yeah, these people, like, and the local judges and the federal agents, they're helping these people have like a giant called to work. No, I'm looking for a job right now. I people here in Fort Smith. I got screenshots of the people here saying, he has no place here. Go back to the land you were born on. I lost my last job because of police harassment, because I was recording the child murdering, child molesting pigs of the Sebastian County Sheriff's Department trying to intimidate me on my way to work every morning back in 2024. And they made me miss a week of work with that shit. I lost my last job because of police harassment. And while I've been recording the FBI harassing me every day for like nonstop for like over a year, right? Nonstop FBI harassment with informants. And the whole time that this has been going on, the locals of Fort Smith, Arkansas have been telling people not to give me jobs, because that gets in the way of how they commit fraud with and launder money with my stolen identity. Because, they're committing property. So this is why Fort Smith is doing this. These fucked up retards think that this whole city, these fucked up mentally ill retards, they think they can do whatever the fuck they want. That's a human rights violation, by the way. So the people of Fort Smith are telling people not to give me jobs, because there's these people committing property fraud in other states with my identity, and they're all these informants that are using my stolen identity with feds. They're always lying about what state I'm in, and Fort Smith is 100% involved in every bit of this, right? And they're telling people not to give me jobs, because if I work a 9 to 5 on the clock somewhere, that gets in the way of their identity theft scam. So these fucked up retards have been telling people not to hire me for over a year, and the employers, they're guilty of human rights violations, and they need to be in trouble for this, because they've been listening to these people and been like, oh, well, sorry, the community's using your stolen identity, bud. I was going to give you a job, but now I'm not, right? Yeah, fuck you, dude. That's how fucked up this place is. Stop! Fuck! Are you getting the big picture yet? So here's something. These mentally ill, delusional fucking retards. Look, this is a cult community of like child molesting faggots, dirty chomo cops, child molesting faggot federal agents, child murdering Mexican human trafficking spics, paid liar informants, and they're delusional liars who are on camera telling thousands of lies, and they're on camera committing thousands of felonies. But these mentally ill, fucked up retards, they're under the impression that they're completely untouchable and that they will never go to prison for any of this, right? Okay, well, you're not obviously not untouchable, because if you was, I wouldn't record your child molesting faggot federal agent friends constantly planting evidence, right? On paper, these people need a scapegoat, but see, this is like, okay, the narcissism and like the ego on these people. So they're all cowards. A lot of these people are really, a lot of them are really stupid, and a lot of them are really weak, right? But they're doing this by the thousands, right? And they have these child molesting faggot federal agents and dirty chomo cops and criminal thief judges protecting them. So they what these retards do here in Fort Smith in this internet cult is they show their ass in the most psychotic way possible, and that unwarranted and undeserved government protection gets to their retarded little heads, and they start talking big shit like they're big shots or something because they're being protected by chomo authorities while they commit fraud with my identity. These people are fucked up. And here goes the local meth head and the local meth head informants and the local Mexican human trafficking spics. They're still driving around in circles high on meth, saying that I'm going out of state when I'm not.